Welcome back, trainers. A PokéDad here to bring you the updates for this week in Pokemon Go, April 28th to May 3rd. We got a lot to cover. There's a lot of great content, and we're going to go over event details, what the raid bosses are going to be, all that good stuff. There is a Mega Raid day at the end of the week, and we're going to cover the top counters for that as well. So stick with me. We got a lot to go over, and I hope to do it as fast as I can. So Monday, we're carrying over the raid bosses from the previous week of Mega Mawile and Cresselia. Again, neither of these are super meta relevant, but Mega Mawile does have an interesting typing when it comes to candy when Mega evolving of Fairy and Steel type, so it's definitely worth getting at least one. We're also going to be carrying over the Sweet Discoveries event from last week until Tuesday at 8 p.m. local time. If you need more info on that, check out last week's video where we dive into the event details and really explore why the Applin line is so interesting and worth grinding candy for and getting those apples. Now for the new stuff. So starting Monday at 6 a.m., the max battle rotation is going to change to feature Charmander, Pidove, Cryogonal, Wooloo, and Phalanx. All of these can be shiny, but there are definitely two that I would focus on more than the others. I personally would go after Charmander. While the G-Max form of Charizard is better than the Dynamax form, you can still take advantage of getting the XL candies from these battles. And then the other is actually Pidove. I say this because its evolution Unfezant will not have a Gigantamax form in the future, and it's a great budget flying type attacker, and we're going to see some use for that at the end of May for a G-Max battle that's coming. So subscribe for that content because I will be bringing you the top counters and battle strategy soon for Gigantamax Machamp Raid Day, or Battle Day, sorry. And then at night on Monday from 6 to 7 p.m., Phalanx is going to be taking the Max Monday slot, and I would just skip that and focus just on using your particles for Charmander and Pidove. That brings us into Tuesday, 1 p.m. Pacific time, until the following Tuesday. The Go Battle League is going to change to feature the Great League and the Great League Remix. So the Great League is Pokemon 1500 CP or lower, and the Great League Remix is the same, but it's adding the restriction that you cannot use the 20 Pokemon most used by trainers ranked Ace or above in Great League. So they're trying to level out the playing field if you want to do that. Tuesday night from 6 to 7 p.m., we will have the weekly Spotlight Hour featuring Abra with the bonus of 2x Catch XP. Abra's evolution Alakazam does have a Mega form and is a strong Psychic-type Pokemon, so grind for that candy and have a Mega Psychic-type Pokemon active for more candy gains. For our midweek bump, we're going to have the weekly Raid Hour on Wednesday night from 6 to 7 p.m. local time featuring Cresselia. Again, not much meta relevance. It does have a good shiny, but mostly we have a seasonal bonus of Rare Candy XL being guaranteed when catching a 5-star boss during the Raid Hour. So I suggest at least taking advantage of that. Do one for your daily and save one from the day before. You can get 2 Rare Candy XLs. And then on Thursday, we're going to finally see a change in the raid rotation with Mega Houndoom taking the 4-star Mega Raid slot and Tapu Fini taking the 5-star Legendary slot. So Mega Houndoom is a strong Dark and Fire-type Pokemon, being number 4 in Dark-type raid attackers at 15 in Fire. So definitely worth going after to get a good one. And then Tapu Fini will be available and know its legacy move of Nature's Madness. And that's a water and fairy type attacker. As far as water goes, it's not really worthwhile. It does sit at number 22, though, for fairy with that legacy move of Nature's Madness. It's also ranked 43 in the Ultra League, so it won't be a waste if you go after that one for sure. Friday morning, starting at 10 a.m. local time and running until the following Wednesday at 8 p.m., we're going to have the Growing Up event. I'm really excited about this event because we get some great shiny boosts and the return of a rare egg Pokemon. So as far as event bonuses go, we're going to have 2x Evolution XP, 2x Hatch Candy, increased chance to hatch shiny Wimpod, an increased chance to encounter shiny Magikarp, Swablu, and Wimpod, and an increased chance to encounter extra small and extra large Pokemon in the wild. And then Japan and Korea will have exclusive regional bonuses that feature 2x Catch Stardust, half hatch distance, a timed research, and an evolution bonus when you evolve Riolu into Lucario, it can learn the fast attack Force Palm. And then when you complete field research tasks, you can earn Wimpod Candy and encounters with Tandemaus. So that's pretty cool because that's been a newer released Pokemon as well. There's also going to be a $5 paid ticket that gives you encounters with, gives you event encounters and an incubator as well as an avatar pose. We're also going to have event field research tasks, Pokestop showcases, and collection challenges. Most importantly, we're going to have the wild spawns featuring Magikarp, Wailmer, Swablu, Fungus, Dedenne, Cutiefly, Wimpod, Rookidee, and Nimble. All these are great to catch for their own reasons. Most of these have a great shiny. As much as I hate the Dene, it does have a good shiny. And Rookidee, while it cannot be shiny, is a newer released Pokemon. So in evolving it into Corviknight, you are going to need some candies. And then Foongus is a permanent boosted, Stardust boosted Pokemon. So that's worth going after as well. And then 2 kilometer eggs are going to feature Happiny, Riolu, and Wimpod. 5 kilometers will have Mime Jr., which is normally a French regional egg. And 10 kilometers will see the return of Toxel. And we haven't seen that since last year's Go Wild event. So these are all some really more rare egg spawns, wild spawns, great shinies with the shiny boosts. So I think this is going to be a pretty great event. Saturday and Sunday, the 5-star Shadow Raids will feature Shadow Regirock. He's ranked number 29th in Rock-type attackers, while his non-Shadow counterpart is ranked 56th, so definitely worth getting the Shadow form. There's not much use for them in Go Battle Leagues, though. Sunday, May 3rd, from 2 to 5 p.m., we will have Mega Kangaskhan Raid Day. Kangaskhan is normally a regional Pokemon, so take advantage of this in Raid Day to help complete your Kanto Pokédex and get a normal-type Mega. Event bonuses will be 5 additional raid passes from spinning gyms for a total of 6 for the day. If you save 1 from the day before, you can complete 7 raids for free. An increased chance to encounter shiny Kangaskhan with about a 1 in 10 chance, and the remote raid limit will be increased from 5 to 20 for the day. There will also be a timed research awarding 10,000 Stardust and 1,000 additional Stardust from raids and more. There's going to be an event ticket available for $5 USD or equivalent, giving you 8 more raid passes, increased chance for Rare Candy XL, 50% more XP from raid battles, and 2 times Stardust from raids. Kangaskhan can be shiny and can be caught with a Hundo CP of 1477 non-weather boosted and 1847 boosted in partly cloudy weather. Mega Kangaskhan is a pure normal type, so it is only weak to fighting type. So the top counters are going to be Mega Lucario with Force Palm and Aura Sphere, Mega Heracross with Counter and Close Combat, Mega Rayquaza with Dragon Tail and Dragon Ascent, Shadow Conkeldurr with Counter and Dynamic Punch, Mega Blaziken with Counter and Focus Blast, Terrakion with Double Kick and Sacred Sword, Keldeo with Low Kick and Sacred Sword, Mega Gallade with Low Kick and Close Combat, Shadow Machamp with Counter and Dynamic Punch, Shadow Hariyama with Force Palm and Dynamic Punch, Mega Alakazam with Counter and Focus Blast, and Lucario with Force Palm and Aura Sphere. So there's a lot to go after this week, a lot of content happening and a lot more to come. So get out there, pace yourself, but definitely get out there and enjoy this game as much as you possibly can by yourself or with your PokeFam and friends, because that is the whole point. I know there's a lot of content. I know it's a grind, but try to get out there and have fun. I'll catch you next time.